Hi guys, another video, another unit complete. Yeah, I mentioned a while ago I was working on these guys. These are the Victrix 28mm French Imperial Guard Lancers, and I've painted them up as the Polish Lancers. And I think I mentioned before when I looked at the sprue, yeah, I was quite impressed with the figures. And yeah, and once they're finished now, I really am very impressed with Victrix figures. Their first set of Napoleonic cavalry figures, which I keep saying it, but they really are excellent. I think in the pipeline they're going to do Gaurd Chasseur Cheval, so that would be that would be interesting. I'll be looking forward to getting some of those as well when they do come out. Yeah, so just a little turn around, guys. They've got the command stand in the front. I'll just turn it around a bit. I say the horses for the command stand are just absolutely amazing. You see this one bucking, the trumpeter horse. I've given that horse a sort of what they call a flea bitten look, an off-white colour with little speckles. The next one, the officer's horse, and that's sort of rearing. And again, lovely sculpt. And then again for plastic figures, this is the sort of thing that you'd expect on metal figures, the animation and that, but yeah, Victrix have really got it done well with this set. And there's an NCO type figure. Let's try and get that to focus in. Yeah, I've given him a sword arm just to make him a little bit different. So that's a command stand there. And the next two bases are troopers. I've did one with the lances in the prone position, charging, and the set at the back, you see, they are just about to level down their lances. They're just bringing them down, so I thought it was a nice touch, just to mix it up a bit. So I'll just pick up one of the other stands here. These are all on MDF bases from war bases. I think they're, if I remember right, are they, is it 55mm by 70mm or 50 by 75, something like that. MDF from war bases, really good. And I've started doing my cavalry figures 3 a base. So yeah, the other thing I really liked about this set was, I don't think when the Perry's metals they do it, is the imperial emblems on the saddle cloth as well. They're all moulded on, so very easy to get the paint onto them as well. I'll turn around, and again there's three different poses for the horses there. Very nice indeed. Or is it two? Actually, maybe it's two, is it? Yeah, maybe it's two different poses. Sorry guys. I'll let you see this stand as well. So this is the guys, so the same figures, but just with the lances levelled out. Yeah, I really enjoyed painting these guys. At first, when I was just getting the base colours on, they were looking very dark. And I did hit a little spell when I wasn't too keen on getting them finished. But once I got the wash on and then I started highlighting up, they started taking shape, and yeah, I really did enjoy doing these. As I say, I just lovely figures to paint. The animation is superb. In the box set as well, you get the covered, I can't pronounce the word, shipka. You get the covered ones as well if you want to do in a more campaign look. Yeah, I thought I would just go for the full dress. It just looks really good. I will do some other lancers at some point, probably using Perry's metals. I'll do the Dutch at some point as well. And the other thing, excuse me guys, which I had lying in my drawer for years, and I thought, you know something, I'm going to do a little casualty marker for these guys and I'll bring them in. This is actually an old Hinchcliffe figure. I think from the foremost range that they used to do. So there's the dead horse, and then the guy with the pistol. Yeah, I know the figure's a bit dated, but yeah, I actually enjoyed painting up this guy. As I say, I've had him in the drawer for years. Many years ago I sold off all my minifigs, Hinchcliffe 25mm figures. I didn't have I had quite a few figures, but they were not really organised as I am now with units of 24. There was maybe 12 figures of these, 10 of these and that sort of thing. And they were all auctioned off years ago on eBay. So, but this guy, I don't know why I kept a hold of him. But anyway, I just thought, yeah, that would make a nice little figure there. So pop him on there as well. So yeah, guys, that's the Polish Lancers all done. Now, there was one of my subscribers mentioned that if I could, while I was showcasing some units or finished units that I'd done, that if I could maybe just go through a few of the paints that I've used. So for these guys, yeah, there's a lot of blue, a lot of dark blue in these guys. And the paint that I use for them is this one here. I'll just bring it into shot. Is the Foundry French Blue B. So what I do is, these were painted on the... I done these on a grey undercoat from the Halfords grey primer. So I gave them, I just gave them all over the blue coat with this. And then I wash with Games Workshop Nuln Oil. And then what I do is I highlight it up. I think the top label's fallen off of this one. But again, it's a Foundry. I've just marked on the top, yeah, so the labels came off at some point. And it's French Blue C. And I just highlight it up with that one. So that's Foundry paints, French Blue B, and then C on top as a highlight after the Nuln Oil wash. So that's the blue colour for them guys. And for the red, I wanted a sort of winey looking red, so I went for Citadel there was darker red, and I think it turned out really well on these figures. So that, again, that was done, a wash, well that was on with the blue colour, base colour, and then they were all washed with the Nuln Oil, and then I just used the same colour, this one, just to highlight it up again. So that was the red that I used for them. So that was the two main colours on this figures. The only other thing I'll maybe give you a run through is the horses. As I mentioned, the trumpeter's horse was done with Vallejo ivory. Then it had a brown wash. Then I highlighted it up again, did little speckles on it. Now the horses, as you'll see, the rear rank have got darker horses, in the middle slightly lighter. Reading the Osprey book on these guys, that different squadrons, they try to keep the horse colouring the same for each squadron, so I've sort of tried to stick with that with these guys as well. So yeah, the horse colours, the darker ones, again Foundry paints. Again, the horses were done on top of the grey Halfords primer as well. So the darker ones were done with the bay brown shade A. So that'll be them at the back there. So that was that one. And there's a couple of other ones mixed in. Yeah, I think I did 2 and 2 with the brown bay B, which is a more chocolatey looking brown. I think the NCO up there, he's got that colour. Possibly the guy at the back there as well. So that was that one. And the other one, which I went for, was the Foundry Chestnut Shade 53A. And that was these guys in the middle there. I'll just show you these guys there. That was the horse colouring for them. And all the horses were done, what I did was the darker brown horses were done in a black wash. I don't think I highlighted, I just put the wash on, it looked quite good. Especially on top of the grey undercoat, which makes the horses a bit lighter. So the Nuln Oil wash works quite well with that. And the same again, I think the chestnut ones, I did a Agrax Earth Shade wash. I think the black was just a bit too dark. So I used the brown wash for them. So that's the colours used on that, guys. I hope that's helpful to some of the guys that maybe want to give are going to be painting up this unit, or giving them a try. Yeah, so I'll try and do that if I remember, to go through the paints used when I showcase a unit. Right, I'll just swing the camera around, guys, and I'll let you see it's quite a busy workbench at the moment. I'll just swing this around, I hope the light's okay. So at the moment I've got these guys all lined up. Got a couple of base colours on, and these are the Penny Miniatures Metal Gaurd Chasseurs. So all in great coats, so they should be quite quick to paint. I've just started these, so I think I'll get through these quite quickly. And I've taken a leaf out of Von Ketten's book, and I've started doing my units all at the same time. I used to pick out maybe blocks of 6 or 8 and work away with them, finish them, put them to the side. But now I find that I'm getting on quicker by just doing the whole lot at once, getting all the base colours down, and then doing a wash and then start highlighting. Yeah, suit me. Excuse me, guys. I mean, I got through that Polish Lancer quicker than I expected. Days gone by, and I've probably took me about 6 to 8 weeks. I think I've done them less than 4 weeks. That's just an hour or two most evenings. Some evenings not even getting any painting done. So yeah, quite pleased with them. You'll see at back as well. These will be the next guys, just basing up. And those are the Perry's Metal British Heavy Dragoons, so I won't really go into them at the moment. They'll be the next video. Once I get the basing done, I'll showcase them. A couple of spare figures at the back that I'm painting up, and they'll probably go to eBay. Spare Victrix Lancers, and there's a spare Foundry Commander sitting on top of that pot of paint at the back there. So yeah, so I'm enjoying my painting at the moment, guys. I'm really trying to cram in as much as I can. And as I say, I think doing it this way, the whole unit at once, slapping on all the base colours. By the way, the Chasseurs, they're getting done from a black undercoat. Again, Halford's primer spray. Especially being all dark blue, it's a better colour to use for that. The blue goes on a bit better on the black undercoat as well. So yeah, as I say, guys, I'm enjoying my painting at the moment. Yeah, hopefully I'll get through that unit quite quickly, the Chasseurs. I made myself a little painting list. I think I mentioned it before. Whether I stick to it or not, that's a different thing. So yeah, I've got the Chasseurs down just now. I'm getting them done. The British Heavy Dragoons are now scored off my list. I won't show you the list at the moment. I'll keep that as a surprise. The next ones I'm going to get cleaned up and primed up. But in the process, the other night I was watching something on TV and up in my man cave. So I couldn't concentrate on painting. So what I did was, in between, I was just cleaning up some figures. And these are the Penny Miniatures Metal British ADCs. Oh, this guy's not glued on yet, I've just been cleaning them up. Very nice they are indeed. So that's one ADC there. Yes, I just cleaned them up the other night, yeah. So I'll get them based. Now, these will be based individually, and then I'll get the primer sprayed on. Here's the next one here. I think he's a lovely figure, he is. Yeah. Up to the usual Perry standard. These guys as well, there wasn't much flash on these, so there wasn't a lot of cleaning up to do. I think the most cleaning was on the base of the horse. So that's another one. Usual pack of 3. Now this guy, he's a real nice one. This is a one-piece casting. Got his hat down by his side. Horse is sort of getting into a gallop. Really nice figure indeed. Yeah, see, I really enjoy the one-piece castings, I really do. Yeah, so that's him. So these guys will get painted in between the units that I'm doing. Yeah, so another thing is, I'm going to be making a list for my Italians. I think I'm going to be adding another unit infantry. I I think I mentioned before I'm doing cavalry. I'm going to do 2 units of cavalry. What they are yet, I'm not too sure. And a battery of foot artillery. So, yeah, they'll be done. I might get back into Italians after I do. I'm going to finish my chasseurs. I'm going to do my next unit I've got on my list, and then I might go back and do some Italians. The other thing I was going to do for my Italians as well is a command stand, commander and that. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Right, guys, that's quite a long video for myself today. Yeah, watching all the videos, guys, enjoying everything, commenting when I can. As I say, like most of you guys, I've got the videos on while I'm painting myself, so sometimes I'm just clicking the like button, but yeah, I'm trying to comment when I can. And yeah, enjoying all the videos, guys. Yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, and the last note, I'll just throw in a little, I don't do many shout outs, but what it was, I'm just, yeah, my son started a YouTube channel, not in the wargaming side. He's doing the eBay/Amazon reseller. It's a little hobby project that he's got going. He's just starting off. Yeah, he's also sent a couple of guys over my way on YouTube, some of his subscribers, so I thought I would return the favour as well. So if anybody's interested, it's mostly computer games, collectible toys, stuff like that. So if anybody's interested in that, you can go over and check him out. As I say, he's just getting started up. He's picking up a few subscribers, got a few interesting items as well up in these for sale lists. So check it out. I'll put a link in the video below. It's AB Profits. I think it's still the name. I don't think it's changed it yet. Yeah, so I'll put that on, and you maybe check them out if you want to, if you're interested in that sort of thing. Right, guys, I'll wrap it up there. Thanks for watching. That's quite a long video, as I said, for myself. Hope you enjoy seeing these guys, and catch you again in the video soon. Cheers now. Bye bye.